Hello! So you may be looking at this and going, what's going on? That looks awfully like Call of Duty. It is. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So I bought the multiplayer only version of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and I've been playing it for a couple of weeks. I've not been playing it every day and I've not been playing it for long, but occasionally just dropping in, playing a few rounds and then leaving. And I have to say, it's kind of fun, uncomplicated shooter stuff. Now I know there are lots of complications in Black Ops 3, there's all these weird abilities and weapons and stuff, but I just kind of play it as a normal run around shooter. I occasionally do some double jumping and some wall jumps, but not really that much. And I'm playing Prophet, who's got the glitch ability, but to be honest I never react in time to use the glitch, so I should really change to a different character or a different ability. It's really just uncomplicated, nice shooting fun. It feels so much better than the recent Black Ops games. I've played the last 2 or maybe 2 out of the last 3 Call of Duty games and wasn't really all that impressed. But this seems to have decent gunplay, it seems to just work as a shooter. Now, I haven't really got that far into it, so I don't know, what all the abilities are like and which ones are overpowered, and I can't really do a review of the game, but I can say that it is fun and I'm enjoying it, which I haven't done with Call of Duty for a long time. Would I prefer it was back to an old style Call of Duty with bigger maps and less stupid abilities? Yeah. And to be honest, that might still be going on in the game. Unfortunately, I don't have access to it because this is the multiplayer version. It seems that, well, when I went on today, 74% of the players I could play with were playing Team Deathmatch, and I think there was 20% were playing whatever their version of Domination is, and then there was like 2% in some other games. But to be honest, what I want to get out of the game, Team Deathmatch is fine. It's certainly better than Team Deathmatch in Battlefield 4. And Black Ops 3 is certainly more fun than Division, which is a game I've also bought in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, Black Ops 3, surprisingly good and surprisingly enjoyable. Now, it does have a ridiculously quick time to kill, and you do need fast reactions, which I don't really have. So a lot of the abilities I can't use because I just don't react fast enough, and I do often get one shot or really quickly killed like that because I'm just not very good at the game. But it is fun. That's all I can really tell you about Black Ops. It has issues. Matchmaking is just ridiculous. In this round, apparently there was somebody who was 180 ranks higher than me. Their rank showed up as 200 and something. I don't quite get that, but yeah, it doesn't really seem to affect the game that much. I did have one game earlier on where I was rank 7 and the average ranking in the game seemed to be about 90. So it does have issues. Its netcode at times seems shockingly bad. You can shoot people and not actually be aiming where they are and get hits. And if you watch the kill cams, they're never in sync. Half the time when it shows a hit marker, the gun is even pointing at the person that apparently killed them. So yeah, I don't really think it's that polished a game, which is surprising considering how much of an iteration it is of other games. And I think a lot of that is probably down to the fact that you can't control really what region you go into, and the pings vary massively, as well as the ranks. The pings on the servers are just hideous at times because it will just go, oh well, we'll just lump you together and we'll stick you on here with a bunch of Russian people whose average ping is 200 because you happen to be somewhere geographically close according to an American. Yeah, it doesn't really work. It is odd that games seem to think that Europe is one place that's all really close together and we should play together all the time, but the West Coast and East Coast of America often have to have their own servers, whereas what they deem as Europe goes from the UK all the way around to the eastern edge of Russia. The one thing I must say about Black Ops 3, and it's not really a reflection on the game, is the lack of information about it on YouTube. I thought, well, I'll just go on and find a guide that tells you all about Black Ops 3 and what everything means and what all the abilities do, and couldn't find one, or not a decent one anyway. So I am kind of in the dark as to what everything does. You can find ultimate build guides, but you can't really find starting build guides or what you should be buying and what you should be unlocking kind of guides that are actually sensible. But that's not really a fault of the game, and I guess I am coming to the Black Ops 3 story kind of late as well. But the multiplayer only version of Black Ops is kind of fun and might actually get me to buy the full version, just so I can play the single player and the zombie modes and that kind of stuff. You know, just as something to occasionally play. It's not like I'd replace Battlefield with Call of Duty, because it's still a Call of Duty game and it's still got lots of dumb things in it. But on balance, it's not got as many dumb things in it as previous Call of Duty titles seem to have, although there you see me getting blown up by some stupid grenade launcher. But let's face it, in Black Ops you can shoot down the Hellstorms and the spotter drone things. You can't shoot down UCAVs in Battlefield 4. So the kill streaks actually seem to be toned down from previous versions of Call of Duty, but you've still got these weird power-ups and weird weapons that you can get if you get a certain number of kills or just play for a certain amount of time. Those things, yeah, kind of spoil it a bit, but not a lot. I can live with it. So yeah, Black Ops 3. I'm rubbish at it, and I don't understand half of it, but I kind of find it fun, and it's enjoyable, and you don't have to think about it, and you can just go on and play for half an hour and then bugger off and do something else. And there's no point me doing videos on Black Ops 3 because I don't understand the game and I don't play it very often, and I'm only rank 11, so yeah, what's the point in doing videos on something I don't actually understand and would have to go off and watch videos and things to actually make my own videos. So you're not going to be seeing it on the channel. But if you're wondering, is the multiplayer only version worth it? I think it is. Thanks for watching.